Tell you guys a story. Today I was having a terrible day, man. I had a meeting with my PO. I was working on a drone before I had to go to this meeting. My sister's car is in the shop right now, and her wife is out with her car, so she's busy. So I basically had no transportation to my PO meeting today. So my sister-in-law, Noah, gets me an Uber. They take me. I was at the time, before I get into the Uber, let me tell you this part. I was at home working on the Larva X, flashing Quicksilver, or doing some Quicksilver stuff on the computer with it, whatever the fuck. Programming some stuff, setting some switches and things like that. And I was so crunched on time that I was getting to the point to where I had like 15 minutes before the Uber driver came. So I always wait till last minute. I always do that. I waited till like literally the last like 3 minutes before he was gonna show up, and I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna bring it with me, bring my tools, so that way we're gonna be going to. I should have said this in the beginning. We're gonna be getting to our meeting like an hour and a half early, so we have plenty of time to do something before we have to go right into the meeting, right? So I was like, well, then that's a perfect opportunity for me to just grab the quad, shove it in the bag, bring whatever tools I would possibly need, which was everything, right? Soldering iron and everything, and I did need it. And just go, bring it with you, and work on it and try to get it set up as much as you can to fly it after you get out. In downtown, there's plenty of spots you can fly, right? Well, I had to make sure that I programmed an arm switch for the drone so that I could arm it to fly it, right? So I could spool up the motors, because the motors have to spin for me to be able to take off with it. And I thought I did that, but I didn't. And getting here and busting it out to try to fly it, that's whenever I find that out, right? Well, cool. I still brought 2 5-inch quads with me, and that's what we're gonna fly, so we can get some GoPro footage and whatnot. Well, that's cool. So that kind of like turned into this accidental, positive, I guess you could call it. Another one was, believe it or not, as I was walking down the street when I got out of my meeting with my PO, I saw my friend downtown. My friend was literally driving down the same street that I was walking downtown. What are the odds of that? It's not, don't say coincidence, because it's not. It's either just total random, or it is like it's a course of events on a timeline. Like it's all predetermined, you know what I mean? Like it's nature. It's we call that the universe kind of just aligning itself the way it's supposed to, because there's that, right? Well, also, I met this fucking cool ass dude out of nowhere, and like he just comes up to me and he's like, well, he didn't really say anything. He just came up to me, and I was kind of startled by him, because I wasn't expecting it, okay? And he knew that I had something. He knew I had something like really cool, or something that like he liked, but he didn't know what it was. He didn't know what they were, you know what I mean? So I was like, I instantly knew what he was intrigued by and why he had approached me. I knew. But I didn't know how he knew that I had that thing, because it was inside my bag, right? This is crazy. This is crazy, all right? It gets crazier, all right? Well, we get to talking, kinda, while I was talking to him, and we don't speak the same languages. I could tell that because he kind of seemed like he didn't understand me. I can't really say that I thought that I could understand him, because I couldn't. We didn't speak the same language, so there was that barrier there, right? Well, I got the thing. He left. Okay, hold on. He leaves. It kind of got awkward. I think I frightened him away. He leaves, and then he comes back. I knew he was gonna come back, so I took the thing out of the bag that he was intrigued by, that attracted him to me, right? And I took a piece off of it, just a piece, and I put it on the table that I was sitting at. This table right here. And he came back, just like I thought he would. And he takes the thing. He comes back, jumps up on the table, and he gets the thing. It's really cool. And I've never had someone like that just come up to me on their own, like in a place like this. Like I'm not in the mountains, I'm not in the woods, I'm in the city, downtown. Like this specific spot in particular, no, there's not a lot of people out and about. But seriously, like 3 blocks down, it's like Bricktown, okay? And it's crazy. There's a lot of people around. So I didn't expect this. Now, I'm just gonna stop and tell you guys who this person was, because you should already know if you've watched some of the other videos. This person is not actually a human, but a squirrel. And I got to feed him, and we're friends now. I need a name though. He needs a name. So it's up to you guys to name him. What's this squirrel's name? Hopefully I can attract him back next time I come here. And I'm gonna bring him another banana, and hopefully they're able to eat bananas. But right now, we have 2 pieces of banana sitting on the table that I hope he comes and grabs.